Okay, so what the basis of this reading is about, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I really think that whatever this is, you were watching something grow, or you were trying to grow something. This could be a business, this could be whatever, but it was taking its time. I think it was taking a little bit longer than maybe what you were hoping. But I kind of get the feeling that you might have been in some type of collaboration, or you were telling friends or families about something about it. And I kind of feel like whatever happened, somebody might have been a little bit critical of it. I don't think you got the best, I don't want to say the best advice, but there might have been somebody in your realm that kind of was like a naysayer. I kind of really feel that with the Three of Cups and this Page of Swords. But I think that has caused you almost to like decide that you need to be a little bit more independent with it. Because I definitely think you are continuing working on this, but I wonder if you're just working on it a little bit more, keeping it to yourself. And I think that you might have gotten some type of lucky break with this, or you feel that this is your destiny, like you're destined to do this. This is something that you're really meant to do, where your heart's in it. You really want to do it, whatever this represents for you. So I think you're not really letting those around you know. You're kind of keeping it a little bit more private, some of the victories or what's going on with it, because I just feel like there might have been somebody that had said something to you that I don't think you were happy about. Or they're a little critical, and I wonder if you feel like then it puts bad energy into it. Like if they say, oh, you're not going to be able to do this, now then you start thinking you're not going to be able to do it, and then your fortunes turn around. So I think you might be trying to go, it's a situation where it's something that you're kind of keeping maybe a little bit closer to yourself, because those around you might not really understand it or agree with it. But I think you feel like it's something that you are meant to do, and something that you're going to be successful at in the long term. Now, in your current energies regarding this situation, you have the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. So I think your intuition is telling you that you need to push forward with this. I think you're feeling very intuitive, and the Two of Wands is like you're getting out of a comfort zone, but you're starting the planning process of moving it forward. And I wonder if whatever this was that was taking a little bit longer or taking its time, maybe you did get like a lucky break or something, and now it's starting to move a little quicker, but I think you're still kind of not wanting to share it with everyone. I just think that this is something you're really, at this point, keeping a little bit more personal, a little bit more to your heart. Because I think it's something that you really, really believe strongly in, that it's meant for you. Now, what's coming in for you, you have the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Devil. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So the Three of Pentacles in the upright is all about collaborations, things working with other people successfully. In the reverse, things are not going so well. So I wonder if this naysayer over here, if maybe something with some aspect is not really going very well. And I wonder if it's because you have the Devil clarifying this, if it's because of somebody, either it could be anxiety, maybe somebody has certain behaviors or traits that they're like problematic, and it's not really being as successful, or they're not, I don't want to say taking it as seriously, but there could be some other issues regarding the situation that is causing this like collaboration to potentially not be as beneficial as it could. So for some of you, this could be you're engaging in certain things a little bit too much, where you really know you shouldn't be, and it's causing issues with this. But I really feel like there's an external source outside of you. I really feel like whoever this Page of Swords is reversed, I feel like this, I don't want to say this is the problem right here, but I feel like there's somebody that's kind of, I don't know. I kind of feel like they're, I don't want to say a little problematic, but I think that they're kind of a little problematic. And I'm wondering if you have to deal with this person again to a certain degree. And it's kind of causing like maybe your fears and anxieties to kind of creep in, or whatever whatever effort, if you have to work with somebody again, it's just not, there's like problems within it. So, but your challenge regarding this situation, you have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups reversed. Now, your challenge is to really make a decision. The Two of Swords is all about being stuck, not really deciding. on a decision, but they don't always see, they always are very like one way or the other way, but usually there's multiple ways to handle something, but you might just be really kind of stuck. You might, and I wonder because the Nine of Cups reverse could indicate you're just not really, you're satisfied, but you're not satisfied. You're kind of like, the things that you thought you wanted that would make you feel happy may not, you're probably starting to realize they're not really making you happy. So I think this is going to be some type of either decision you have to make. Maybe you have to kind of, I don't want to say fire somebody or cut somebody out of a situation or just not have to deal with them as much. But I feel like there's some kind of decision that you need to make that you're realizing that it's not making you happy. I think it's going to be, I feel like this is a rock and a hard place. Like, I think if you decide one thing, it's not making you happy. And if you decide the other way, it's not making you happy. I just think that it's like, almost like no matter what you decide, this is what I'm feeling here regarding this. I feel like it's almost like it just sucks both ways. I think there's, I don't want to say consequences, but there's things both ways where it's not like an easy decision. It's not like a clean decision, and it's not a very clear decision either. But I think your challenge is to kind of figure that out, figure out what is the best way regarding this. I really feel like this Page of Swords reverse is somebody, I don't want to say they're problematic, but I just think that it's almost like causing issues to a certain degree, and they're going to cause issues again. But what's recommended for you guys, you have the Eight of Wands, and then you have the Devil reverse. So to me, this is like, you got to make quick movement. The Eight of Wands is all kind of about quick movement, moving quickly with something. And the Devil reverse is about releasing things that are hindering you. So I really feel like you need to kind of make a quick decision regarding this, and you just need to release the baggage, you know? Something that is just whatever. I feel like you might know that there's a specific person or situation that this is about, and I think that's the thing that you need to make the decision on. I just feel like it's almost like you're kind of, I don't want to say working with somebody, but you're dealing with somebody, and I think you thought it was going to be a really good effort, because here this could be like you thought it was going to be a great like, you know, working well with somebody. Maybe you guys were all on the same page and you thought it would be really great. It could be even a friend group or a friend, but I think for whatever reason it's not working out that great, or there's issues with the person, and you're realizing that you need to kind of maybe do this more a little bit alone, or you need to, I don't want to say boss up, but I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, you've kind of had to like get in control of your destiny in a weird way. Like, you had to get into control of the situation, and I think your gut is telling you that you need to figure this out a little bit more, and you need to kind of plan forward a little bit with whatever plan that is. But I think it's going to be, there might be some bumps in the road regarding this person. This is what I really feel like. There's a person here that's just, things are not working the way they should, but you just have to kind of, I don't want to say cut the fat, but that's what it's saying. Anyway, let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so first up we have number 39, Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. I just kind of feel like there's something, I wonder if you're almost having to surrender to your intuition a little bit, because I feel like with the High Priestess, I feel like you're really getting some kind of intuition, or you just have a knowing about something. And I wonder if you're almost like trying to be like, I don't want to say not take it seriously, but I think you're starting to think about the future with it, but I just wonder if it is regarding someone else. Maybe you have some concerns that you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or something, or maybe it'll be better or something, but I just feel like surrender now is just almost like accepting that you can't always have everything perfect, and you just have to go with the flow a little bit. Citrine, bring in the light, and I think the light is kind of just, I feel like the light is almost like clarity a little bit with this, you know? And almost being like honest about the situation. Because I feel like with the challenge with the Two of Swords, I wonder if there's a different way to go about this. There might be a different option, but you might be kind of hung up in between the rock and the hard place. But there might be another way with it that you're just not seeing. But I definitely think this is just, I don't think this is going to be an easy, whatever this is, I don't feel like it's like an easy decision. I don't want to say like, oh, there's going to be bad consequences either way, but I just think it's like, I don't want to say it's like a messy situation, it almost feels like, but I think there's feelings involved, and I think that it's a little bit, when you're dealing with other people and you have to make certain kind of decisions about things, sometimes it's, you know, it's a little rough. You have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories, and I wonder for some of you, if whatever this is, whoever this is, if it's somebody that's been in your life for a while and you're almost like, I don't think you're cutting them out, but maybe you guys thought you were going to do something together and now you're deciding that, you know, they're not really on board with this. It's not really working. They're not really the right fit for whatever the situation is. And you're kind of having that nostalgic or that sadness almost. But unfortunately, like, I don't know. It's rough. I just feel like this is definitely like a rougher energy. Because I feel like almost like once you figure this part out, you're going to be kind of moving quickly to something a little bit better, you know? But I think you need to make the quick movement with this. Now it says, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I think this is saying that just like, don't be so closed off, you know? It's okay. Because I feel like there might have been a little bit of a disappointment here, but just don't let that taint your abilities or your, you know, in the future with other people, if this is like a job thing or something. Now we have sacral chakra, passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. Now I feel like some of you, this fear of change could be really what it's going on, because you might be afraid to kind of make these decisions regarding whatever's going on here. But I think once you do, I think it's almost going to like free you up a little bit, and it's going to put you in a better trajectory with this. You have boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. And this is just saying that I think if somebody's a little messy, because I feel like whatever's going on with here coming in for you, it's a little messy. You know, the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Devil is messy right there. It's a little work messy type of thing, you know? And this could be somebody trying to manipulate you or manipulate the situation or whatever. Like, I kind of feel like it's just, you need to really, I think you need to gain control of this. Because with the Nine of Pentacles here and the Wheel of Fortune, I think you are going to, whatever this is, if you're in control of it, making the decisions, I think it's going to go better. But I think sometimes you got to make those hard decisions. But I just wonder if somebody else is almost like trying to get control of it, but it's not quite, I almost feel like they don't know what the hell they're doing. That's what I'm getting. But I think you need to kind of regain the control of whatever this is. So you have here, we have health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon and care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Now, I definitely think that this is saying that, let's say if this is somebody you got to cut out or kind of just, maybe not cut out, but just change certain things. I think you're going to have other things in the future, especially because with this open your heart, I think you're going to make other friends in the future, or other partnerships or whatever in the future. I think that could be what's coming in for you as well once this gets resolved. But you definitely, I feel like this person, this Page of Swords, I feel like it's almost like an immature energy a little bit. You might have to be, I think you have to be the bigger person, obviously, in this, you know, because I really feel like the Nine of Pentacles is your energy and like you are the bigger person. And I think this thing is going to take time. But sometimes people, they don't understand that, you know, and I feel like, I don't know if somebody's trying to rush the process or cut corners or something, but there's somebody that's making a mess. But I think that if you're getting flustered with it, you have to watch that you're not now making a bigger mess or more mistakes because you're getting a little annoyed. But But just be careful with what this person, because I feel like they could be manipulative, because with the Eight of Wands here being recommended and the Devil reverse, it's like kind of cut out like the devil, cut out like all the mess, So just watch out for they're kind of manipulative. There would be no rainbows without sunshine and rain. And this is saying it can't be sunny every day, unfortunately. And I feel like you're in this kind of, I'm not saying rainy period, but this cloudy period. And I feel like it's almost like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, a little bit of energy. But I just definitely think that you need to kind of be focusing on like the long haul and what you really want out of this and what's not working, has to go. Now we have peace. It starts with releasing the bullshit. Yeah, let me read that again, guys. Peace. It starts with releasing the bullshit. Visualize world peace. Whatever. You want to visualize world peace. You want to visualize world peace. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever. No judgments. Okay, now let's see what Bob Ross has to say. Let me read that again. Let's put a few little highlights in here just to make them little rascals just sparkle in the sun. So I just think this is saying, I don't know. There's little rascals running around. You might have a little rascal that you're dealing with this situation. So I just feel like this might be saying that, there might be a light at the end of the tunnel, or try to make the best of the situation, or see some of the good stuff within the situation, even if you're feeling a little down, because maybe that could help you make this decision a little bit more effectively. Now, we have today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge, and that's amazing. Now for your little self-care card, you have I can't speak tonight. Self-acceptance, objective, calming the criticism. Focus on your inner voice. Is it critical or harsh or kind and loving? If it's harsh, ask yourself how you can change this. Send yourself some love and compassion. Let the regrets go. Forgive yourself and love yourself even when you make mistakes. So, and I kind of feel like you're scared to make a mistake, and that's like why you're kind of maybe stuck right now. But I think you definitely need to like give yourself a little care and little love, even if you have to kind of make some hard mistakes, or you're not sure you're making the right hard decisions, or you're not sure you're making the right decision. Sometimes things happen, we don't always have the best, we don't know everything all the time. We try to do the best we can for the most part. So for the spirit of the dish that will be with you guys during this, you have the spirit of the staple, which is the spirit of the mac and cheese. Not the mac and cheese, the grilled cheese. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. I just got home and apparently I can't. My brain is like shut down. It's the spirit of the grilled cheese. But you know what? Honestly, you could put macaroni and cheese in the grilled cheese. I mean, I would definitely eat that. That would be really, really good. So I wonder if for some of you, this spirit alone was not enough. That like it was tapping into me to say the spirit of the mac and cheese, grilled cheese. Maybe that's really what the message is here today. That was like some divine inspiration or divine download or something. So there we go. So technically it's the spirit of the grilled cheese, but you could put macaroni and cheese in here, and that'd be really, really good too. So, okay. Now we have, for your dinner and a movie, we have barbecue, food, and drama films for the energies you either need to be aware of or tap into. You have Pisces. And this is a very, like, creative sign. They could represent illusions, too. So I wonder if some of you might be dealing with a little bit of illusions, or you're just kind of... this is about dreams. So this could be like a dream you have, and you're kind of trying to figure certain things out with it. But you also have Aquarius here. Now, Aquariuses are very independent, and they're very eccentric as well. So you might have to come at this with a little bit more independence, which I think, because the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you have this independence with this. But I think that sometimes like being a little eccentric and being a little like, I don't want to say put me first type of energy, but just kind of coming at something a little bit left field might be the way you need to go about this. So now we have Jupiter, and this is all about expansion and good fortune. And I think I think you will be expanding on the situation, but I think there's changes that need to be made. And then you have Uranus here, which is also Aquarius energy, and it's about independence and eccentricity as well. So I think, and I gotta say, I mean, my mom's an Aquarius, and she always knows something's wrong before they figure it out, you know? Like, she always can tell, like, if my dad's building something, she'll be like, you know what? Something's not right. My dad, like, did all the math. He did all this stuff or whatever. You know, he's like, no, dear, it's fine. You know, I figured out all the detail. And she's like, no, 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 no. She just looks at it. She's like, no, something's not going to work. It's not going to work, dear. It's not going to work. And my dad's like, yes, no, I figured, I measured, I cut, I did everything. She's like, no, it's not going to work. I can't. And he's like, why? And she's like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. She's always right. It's the kiss of death. Every time she comes there, he's doing a project and she's like, no, 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 I don't think it's going to work. Even though he's figured everything out, there's always some silly little detail that he overlooked, and somehow my mom just in her gut just knew about it. So I think sometimes this is really about trusting that intuition as well, even if it doesn't make sense, if you don't understand why your gut is telling you that. Sometimes those are those little key things that your gut is really telling you the truth and it doesn't make sense in your brain at the moment. So you might have to really have that kind of if you're getting that, like, oh, something's wrong or this or that, you have to really listen to that because you got that kind of twice that. So now we also have the first house, which is about ego, appearance, and interests and the self. And you have the fifth house, which is about passion, love, success, and creativity. And you have number 6 here, which is Mr. Predicto. It's an even number, and he will be the special guest coming to answer your questions today, Virgo. So think of those questions. He'll be out here shortly. And we have FAULE WB RMYSFDI 4, 5, and 9. And we have, oh, you got the clock. So, you know what? I think I really feel the clock is going with this 7 of Pentacles. I think whatever this is, it's been a labor of love. I think it's been taking some time. I don't think it's going to, I think it still take time. I think you're making progress with it. And I think you got kind of like it in a good place. But I think it's just something that it's not going to be very overnight type of overnight type of energy. But I think with the 8 of Wands here, I think this means you need to kind of go a little quicker with this aspect over here with whatever decisions or whatever that you need to make. I think you need to move a little bit quicker with that. So that's what I'm getting with that. And we have courage. And I think this is just saying that, sometimes, with whatever's going on, you just have to have courage and believe in yourself that you can do it and you can get through it effectively. So now it's time. Okay, here we go. Think of those questions and we shall ask. Oh, Mr. Predicto, the most accurate prediction device to ever run off of batteries. What is the answer to Virgo's question?
It is a strong possibility.
Okay, just in case you couldn't hear him, he said it is a strong possibility. Mr. Predicto is a man of many words, and those were the words he chose to speak here today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, year, lifetime, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.